Christmas lights still glowing in our minds. Jeep rolling steady, leaving home behind. Winter air, but the road feels right. Two hearts are riding into a wide open night. Pulled off once where the river turns slow. Gooseneck carving stories below. Took it in, then pointed south. Let the pavement fall away from us. Dirt road winding, the sky opens wide. Valley of the gods right by our side. Rain fades out as the daylight's done. Rainbow showing where the night begins. Wheeled in low by Rooster Butte. Come right along. Welcome to the adventure.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another 395 Junkie video. It is the end of December, I think it's the 27th, right after Christmas. I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season. By the time this video comes out, it's the new year, so I hope you had a happy new year too. As you can see, we are not off the 395, we are in Utah. Currently we are at Valley of the Gods, and we're going to spend the next, I don't know, 6 or 7 days exploring Utah. We got a little loop kind of planned out, but you know how plans go when overlanding, they change all the time. In any case, we're going to be camping here for the night. The rain has stopped, the sun is starting to come out. It should make for an incredible sunset, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But we just pulled up, we just got everything all set up, and we are camped right at the base of this beautiful butte right here. But in the meantime, we're going to relax. Dinner will be either on the scuttle, over the campfire, or boiled. More of that later, but for now, we're gonna relax. Wanted to welcome you guys to the video, and we will catch up with you guys in just a little bit.
Let's go. Let's roll. It's your turn. I'm about to take you there. I'm lightning like Steve McQueen. I'm in the fast lane when the light turns green. And I built tough, I ain't nothing but grit. Cause I made rugged blood, sweat, and spit. Yeah, like a horse I fly. Better push yourself in for a bumpy ride. I like to play hard, but I work harder. And I weather the storm cause I'm built stronger. I was born to run. I was built to last. I was made for speed. Cause I was born fast.
I wonder if they sell heated pants.
I bet you they do. I know they sell heated socks. I'm gonna get those for my Pyramid Lake trip. All right, so we're just sitting around and The thought had crossed my mind for a cold adult beverage, but what sounded much better was some Happy Hot Chocolate. Happy Hot Chocolate is hot chocolate and a little something that makes it a little happier. So we're going to grab that out of the container here, and we're going to warm up our bellies and our hands by having some hot chocolate. Little Basil Hayden's. And it's got some marshmallows on top there, dear, for you.
Smells good.
What smells good, the chocolate or the whiskey?
Both together. Cheers.
Cheers.
Like a teardrop?
This one right there, halfway down.
Oh no, up at the top.
It needs to be sharpened, I think. Alright. Mama Goose is in charge of making the fire, and she actually enjoys it. Otherwise, I would do it. So, dear, have at it. And to keep us warm tonight, I got a new diesel heater, which I'm going to make Mama Goose a believer of. So,
We'll see.
we'll be running that up and setting that up in a little bit. I'll show you guys that as well to keep us warm tonight. Normally we just do an electric blanket, which is actually not terrible.
Perfect.
It's perfect, but it uses a lot of power. And when we have these very long trips, it's a burden on the Blue Eddy that it just can't keep up with. So the diesel heater takes a whole lot less electricity. Just got to bring some diesel fuel with you when you come out, which I've got an extra 2 gallons on the Rotopack, in the Rotopacks that you can see there. So in the meantime, we'll let her get this set up, and we're going to start cooking dinner here in just a little bit. All right, so for dinner tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to do some baked potato wrapped in foil and kind of thrown in the coals once we have enough of them. Let it cook in the campfire coals. Got some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some zucchini, which I'm also going to wrap into some foil wraps and throw it on some coals to cook. And some steak, which I'm going to use the Tembo tusk. I'm going to cook it on the scuttle. But we got to wait for that fire to get nice and hot, have plenty of coals so we can cook the veggies. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm one of the last people on Earth, and I'm almost embarrassed to admit this, to learn about Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. Not that any of you don't know what it is. And I've got some recipes here. If you watch that show, you know exactly what's in my hand here. This is for some bread for breakfast. I'm going to cook it up, and I've got my bread flour, my yeast, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. And this one, we'll probably have this for breakfast in the morning after we let it rise all night. And then this is for tomorrow night's dinner. This is a very similar recipe, just slightly different, that I'm going to be making pizzas on the scuttle. About 3 years ago, we came to Utah, and I used one of those pre-made Bulbuli pizza doughs, which was a pain because you had to keep it cold, you had to keep it in the fridge, and it took a lot of room. And when I tested the bread out a couple weeks ago, it tasted great. And the thought came to my mind, well, why couldn't we modify it slightly and use it for our pizza dough? And that's exactly what we're going to do. That's good. I almost added too much water. This goes really quick. Water goes a long ways. All right. And we are going to throw this in the rooftop tent where it'll stay warm tonight. And we will have some fresh bread in the morning with some butter and buttery cinnamon roll. Flavor God. Yep. So we'll show you guys this in the morning. But first, let's do...
And put it up there?
Yeah, go ahead and throw it up there. And then we got to do the pizza dough. It should be enough dough for 2 9-inch pizzas tomorrow.
1 cup?
Yep.
It would be so much easier with a water bottle.
Let's go.
It's half.
It's fine. I got good eyes. That's good. All right, we're going to finish kneading this, and we will meet you by the fire. All right, I had to apologize to Mama Goose for a terrible sunset. I told her I'm sorry it's not so pretty here. We're hoping for a little more color, but I think with all the clouds, it's not going to happen. But fire stoked enough, we are going to move some rocks around, move some coals around, and we're going to prep the baked potato and get it wrapped up. And let's go do that now.
Ready to put these on? We'll catch fire.
What you doing there, Mama Goose?
About to put on our veggies. Are they soft?
Yeah. Hot. Oh, got the fire nice and stoked. Held it. Oh my God.
Yeah?
Do our baked potato. All right, we're gonna finish eating our dinner. We're gonna pick up and clean up out here, and I want to show you guys the diesel heater set up as soon as we're done picking up, and right before we go in and watch a movie. Catch up with you in just a little bit. All right, fire's just about out, and it's time to break out the diesel heater. What I got was a just as cheap as you can get, pretty much, from Vevor, Vevor. But what I like about this one, this is like our 3rd diesel heater. This one works off of AC or DC. Although I'm going to run it off of the DC tonight. Whenever I'm at home or I want to plug it into something, I can do so with either a plug in the wall or off of the vehicle. So I was able to find this container at Home Depot, which fits it perfectly because I don't like traveling with a diesel heater inside of the Jeep, because if the diesel spills, you'll never get that smell out. But it fit just perfect. So this here is something I made. It's made out of an insulation foam that if I wanted to roll the window down and put it through, so if we had Dolly with us, this would fit at the top of the window, and I have a vent that will go through this, but I'm not going to use this on this trip because we're going to route it directly into the rooftop tent. So this is the heater right here. Like I said, it's a Vevor. This is the 12 volt adapter I'm going to use to plug into either my Jackery or the Blue Eddy. Here's the vent, and it comes with a little remote control, which I'll bring up to the tent with us. And then this is if you want to plug it into an outlet into the wall. But what's really nice about this new diesel heater is everything just kind of snaps into place and twists to lock. You don't need any tools to attach everything. All you got to do is just put it on and twist it. So and it just screws on. And that's locked in. I've got a little vent here so that while it's sitting in there, if I want to redirect it, it gets redirected really easily. This thing goes up to 97 degrees. You can see the smoke starting to come out of the diesel heater. Glow plugs are starting to warm up. And before too long, you'll start hearing the fuel pump kick on here and start warming up. All right, tell me how it feels up there.
Okay. It's toasty.
Toasty warm, she says.
Smells funny, but it's toasty.
Does not smell funny. It's
Yeah,
in
it
her head.
does.
We're gonna head up into bed, and we will catch up with you guys once we're all set up there. All right, we are just hanging out in the Jeep. Everything is put away as we like to do. We don't like all of our gear kind of spread out all over the place, especially in, what weather could turn bad really quick. So everything got put away. We are chilling in the Jeep. Mama Goose is upstairs. I am downstairs. I just finished getting ready. And yes, I hate to think of myself as an influencer, but as somebody who does make recommendations and people listen to, I am also guilty of also listening to recommendations. As I mentioned earlier, I've been kind of hooked on Outdoor Boys. So look what I got, and they feel great. Down booties, and they are like instantly warm. And Mama Goose has got some too.
I got some too.
Yep. I went real big this year for Christmas.
Seriously though, as soon as I put them on, my feet felt warm instantly.
And they're
It was
cozy.
weird,
Yeah.
but it works.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend walking around outside with them on, but in the sleeping bag, so far, off to a good start. But I got one more trick up my sleeve for Mama Goose. I'm going to climb upstairs and we will show you guys what I got. All right, well, this isn't the surprise, but our dough is still cold and it really hasn't risen much. It's risen a little bit, but this is the pizza dough. This is the bread for tomorrow's breakfast. We're going to put it in our sleeping bag with us, and that should help it get kick-started. But let me get something else set up here real quick. All right, we got some warm booties and Netflix. We have been struggling like crazy trying to figure out how to watch movies up here in the winter when you go to bed early. And I found this mount on Amazon, and it is fantastic. So we're going to watch a movie. What do you think, dear?
Good.
How do your feet feel?
Warm.
All right, well, let's watch some TV. I have no idea what we're going to watch, but we will catch up with you guys first thing in the morning. Not a terrible day one. Good morning. Well, I could have thought this one through a little better. Sun's up. It is cold. It's like low 20s right now. And as you can see from behind me, the butte that we're camped right below is casting some serious shade. And it's going to be hours before we get sunlight, I think. So, all good. I got my heated vest on. I made a huge mistake in getting that diesel heater because it is nice and toasty in that tent, and Mama Goose is not going to be up for a while, which is fine. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the view. I'll get breakfast and coffee on in a little bit once she's closer to getting up, but I'm just going to tinker around camp here and hang out. So we'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Been about an hour and the sun's still not here and it's freezing. And if you're wondering why I'm standing like this, it's not because I'm cold. It's because I have the bread dough inside my flannel, inside my heated vest, because it did not rise last night. It was at the base of Mama Goose's sleeping bag, and even though we were warm, for some reason it was not getting even room temperature down there, and it was ice cold. So I'm gonna keep it under here for another 30 minutes or so. Hopefully at least we can get it to room temperature so I can work with it, and we're gonna give it a shot. But I might have ruined this batch, or I could wait till tomorrow to make it, but I'm not gonna do that. So once we start cooking, I'll let you know. In the meantime, enjoying beautiful views and warm coffee, which tastes so good. All right, we're gonna attempt to make this bread. I'm not making the bacon and eggs like I was gonna, because it's just too cold and my hands are barely working. So, oh boy, this is not going smooth. Oh, it's nice and puffy. Alright, got some melted butter on that. And now, some Flavor God buttery cinnamon roll. Tell the camera what you think.
Yum.
Yum?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make mine now. And I'm going to use a little bit of flour to see if it makes it a little bit more easy to work with. Oh, it's already easier to work with. But this looks amazing.
Wow, yours looks much nicer.
Let's see how it tastes though,
You
dear.
would put more butter and cinnamon toast on yours.
It just worked out that way.
Or buttery cinnamon roll.
Oh, hot. Oh my god, that's good. You want to try?
That's okay. You can eat it.
Yeah, mine turned out really good. Just experience, I guess. Oh,
You give the experimental one away.
I did. Oh, that's so good. It's like kind of like a pancake slash biscuit slash amazingness all in one. And it warms the belly. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay.
Mmm. Flavor God, you nailed it with buttery cinnamon roll. And by the way, Flavor God, I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to order some more. But we're gonna finish our coffee. We're probably gonna get wrapped up here and leave right as the sun's starting to break here. Go figure. But don't have too much of a mess. We'll probably be out of here in 20 minutes, and we will catch up with you guys out on the trail. All right, the sun arrived. So I'm gonna top off the diesel heater. We used about 80% of the gas. 80% of what? I have no idea. They work off of liters and milliliters and all kinds of stuff that's not American. All right, back up to 100%. And it used a little over a gallon. And it used about 30% of the Jackery, and that's a Jackery 1000 that I ran it off of last night. So we're gonna finish getting everything put away, and we're gonna hit the trail in about 10 minutes.
Thanks for using. I wish you a safe journey.
When the daylight shows, no fire lip, just grit in our bones. Hands wrapped tight round a coffee cup, warming up slow as the sun comes up. Overland boys spreading a tailgate pan, butter cinnamon roll flavor in a working man's hand. Packed it clean, left the desert right, just a husband and wife greeting first light. Red dirt road and the boots standing tall. Valley of the Gods makes you feel real small. Winter air, but the sky's clear blue. No snow on the ground, just a wider view. If this is how the journey starts, Lord, it's already won our heart. The pavement ends, dirt road winding like an old-time friend. Monkey Dugway climbing into the day. Every switchback pulls the world away. Jeep tires humming, nothing else around, just wind, stone, and higher ground. Ain't chasing miles, ain't running late, just thankful for the road we get to take. Head dirt road with the whole place hush. Muley Point stretching for 1,000 miles. Cold morning air, but a steady mind. This kind of living's the traveling kind. First trail, first climb. Skies wide and true. What a way to start a trip, me and you.
We are at Muley Point.
It is beautiful up here.
Cannot believe these views. We have a view of the river that creates the goosenecks. And then off in the distance, whoa, we have Monument Valley views. So let's show you. those canyons are the Goosenecks. And then off in the distance, you can see Monument Valley. Yonder is Mexican Hat and the Goosenecks. However, Daniel, stop it. All of this looks like Gooseneck to me.
All right. We are back on pavement and we are headed about 90 miles to a little town in Utah called Hanksville. In Hanksville, we're going to fuel up and then we're going to go to Bentonite Hills.
Yeah, I think. So I need to look at a map closer, but our next few stops are Bentonite Hills, Factory Butte.
That's a good start. We got a couple destinations. We're not familiar with this area, so we're going to look at the map, and I want to get to camp somewhat early. We definitely need to get some more firewood because that really saved our hide last night. So we got pizza on the Scottle tonight, so lots of exciting stuff.
I remembered.
She remembered.
Goblin Valley.
Goblin Valley.
So I don't know which one we should go to first.
The closest one to Hanksville.
Yeah, well, I don't know which one that is, so.
Well, maybe our viewers do. If you
we
know,
get there.
leave a comment.
Then it'll be too late.
That's true.
We'll
All right.
figure it out.
We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Thanks for riding along with us on part 1 of our Utah Overlanding series. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did. There's plenty more road ahead. So keep an eye out for part 2. And if you want to keep coming along, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll see you down the trail.